वी आर सीकिंग रेस्टोरेशन ऑफ स्पेशल स्टेटस ऑफ जम्मू एंड कश्मीर। वहाँ पर आर्टिकल 370 एज सच मेंशन हम का फ़ायदा उठा रही है बाकी सियासी इज फीलिंग द हीट ऑफ बीजेपी अगेंस्ट देम ऑन आर्टिकल 370। कांग्रेस इज ट्राइंग टू डिस्टेंस इटसेल्फ from that resolution. Convey to the voters that Congress is out to weaken the country. They are allying with the separatists. Reaction is justified as the party is not showing so much of enthusiasm as Umar Abdullah, saying that they have not condemned whatever has happened to Jammu and Kashmir on August 5, 2009. Abdullah is accountable to the people and to the promises he has made in the election manifesto.
वॉइस ऑफ वैली के शुमारे में आपका इस्तकबाल है। आज हम बात करेंगे आर्टिकल 370 पे, जो कल से हम देख रहे हैं जो सियासी गलियारे हैं उनमें हलचल मची हुई है। जो हाल ही में रेजोल्यूशन पास हुआ था असेंबली में, पहले पेश किया गया था नेशनल कॉन्फ्रेंस की ओर से और उसके बाद पास किया गया था, और उसी पे कल से बयानात आ रहे हैं मुख्तलिफ सियासी पार्टियों से, और जो सियासत के जो बड़े बड़े जो लीडर्स हैं यहाँ पे उनमें कंट्राडिक्शंस दिखाई दे रही है। तो इस पर हम बात करेंगे। हमारे साथ मौजूद है यहाँ पे एडिटर इन चीफ नूर-उल-क़मरैन। कमरैन साहब, आप ये बताइए, जो कल से हम जो बयानबाजी हो रही है, जो लीडरशिप है मुख्तलिफ पॉलिटिकल पार्टीज़ की जी, जो नेशनल कॉन्फ्रेंस ने हाल ही में एक रेजोल्यूशन पास किया था 370 के हवाले से जी, तो उस पे जो बयानात आ रहे हैं और उसमें कंट्राडिक्शन दिखाई दे रही है। जो AICC के प्रेसिडेंट मल्लिक अर्जुन खड़गे है, उन्होंने कहा है कि हमारा 370 के साथ कोई ऐसा नहीं था कि हमने उस पर कोई वहाँ पे अपनी जो राय है वो पेश नहीं की है। हालांकि वो कह रहे हैं कि स्टेटहुड पे हमने कहा है, और उसके साथ जो यहाँ के JKPCC के प्रेसिडेंट तारिक हमीद कर रहा है वो भी उसी लाइन पे है। आप इसको कैसे देखते हैं?
देखिए, जब रेजोल्यूशन पास हुआ तो उसकी जो लैंग्वेज उसकी है कि वी आर सीकिंग रेस्टोरेशन ऑफ स्पेशल स्टेटस ऑफ जम्मू एंड कश्मीर। वहाँ पर आर्टिकल 370 एज सच मेंशन नहीं है, और रेस्टोरेशन के साथ कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल गारंटीज मांग रहे हैं। जो उसमें इबहाम है, उस इबहाम का फ़ायदा उठा रही है बाकी सियासी पार्टियां, क्योंकि क्लियर कट उसकी लैंग्वेज नहीं है। आर्टिकल 370 पे जो रेजोल्यूशन पास हुआ वॉइस वोट पे, उसमें ये नहीं है। लेकिन जो महाराष्ट्र में इलेक्शंस हैं, झारखंड में इलेक्शंस हैं, कांग्रेस इज फीलिंग द हीट ऑफ बीजेपी अगेंस्ट देम ऑन आर्टिकल 370। Prime Minister Modi in all the election speeches has been able to convey to the voters, look, this is a party which is out to make another nation in the form of Jammu and Kashmir with another constitution, which I am defending. I am trying to make the nation strong and they are trying to weaken it. ये जो नैरेटिव है ये जा रहा है वोटर्स में महाराष्ट्र और झारखंड में, और उससे जिटरी होके कांग्रेस इज ट्राइंग टू डिस्टेंस इटसेल्फ फ्रॉम दैट रेजोल्यूशन। उसमें मल्लिकार्जुन खड़गे ने सबसे पहले पहल की। उसने कहा कि हमने कोई मेंशन उसमें है ही नहीं आर्टिकल 370, वी आर नॉट पार्ट ऑफ इट, वी आर फॉर द रेस्टोरेशन ऑफ स्टेटहुड। अगर आप देखेंगे अगस्त 5, 2019 को जो पार्लियामेंट में डिबेट हुआ ऑन आर्टिकल 370, एक्सेप्ट गुलाम नबी आज़ाद, नो कांग्रेस लीडर वॉइस्ड हिज कंसर्न फॉर इट्स एब्रोगेशन। कांग्रेस का जो कोर ग्रुप उस वक्त भी था, एक्सेप्ट कपिल सिब्बल एंड गुलाम नबी आज़ाद, most of them were happy and they gave their statements that it is good that it has been abrogated. So Congress stand on Article 370 has not been as it is of National Conference, PDP or any other regional party. लेकिन जो तारिक हमीद करा साहब ने भी कहा है, उसने भी he has taken or he is towing the party line. And he has to toe the party line. He is JKPCC chief in Jammu and Kashmir. He has said that there is no mention of Article 370 and we are for the restoration of statehood of Jammu and Kashmir.
तो आपके कहने का मतलब है जो ये कांग्रेस पार्टी है, जो इनके लीडरान है, वो इससे दूर रह रहे हैं क्योंकि इनको लगता है कि जो नेशनल पॉलिटिक्स है वो इफेक्ट
वो असरअंदाज हो ही जाएगी। Look, Modi has been able to convey certain messages of Jammu and Kashmir to the rest of India in a most vocal and in a most hammering way to the voters. आप देख लीजिए, जब CRPF का यहाँ हो गया, वो किलिंग्स हो गई, तो हाउ ही कन्वे टू द वोटर्स द ऑपरेशन बालाकोट, हाउ ही कन्वेड। most of his critics are saying that he used to his advantage. इसी तरह जो आर्टिकल 370 पे रेजोल्यूशन मूव किया गया J&K असेंबली में, बीजेपी का जो वार मशीनरी टाइप ऑफ ये है, इलेक्शंस में एक मशीनरी काम करती है। उन्होंने इमीडिएटली पिकअप करके इसको एक मुद्दा बनाया, मुद्दा बना के महाराष्ट्र में, झारखंड में, दे हैव बीन एबल टू कन्वे टू द वोटर्स दैट कांग्रेस इज आउट टू वीकन द कंट्री. They are allying with the separatists. They are already dubbing NC, PDP, Congress in one box as the people who are the collaborators, who are not nationalists. So इसमें Congress is now trying to distance itself from this entire show. This is my reading about it.
नेशनल कॉन्फ्रेंस की अगर बात करेंगे तो जो कांग्रेस है वो एक खास एलाई है नेशनल कॉन्फ्रेंस का भी,
ट्रिपल अलायंस
हुई है। लेकिन यहाँ पे जो अभी कंट्राडिक्शंस हो रही है, जैसे हम बात करें सैयद आगा रूहोल्ला की, जो मेंबर पार्लियामेंट है, उन्होंने अपना रद्द-ए-अमल जाहिर किया इनके बयान पे, मल्लिकार्जुन खड़गे के या तारिक हमीद करा के बयान, क्योंकि दे शुड नॉट मिस इंटरप्रेट दिस आर्टिकल 370 resolution.
Aga Ruholla's reaction is justified as the party MP from Srinagar. He is saying that, look, we have passed a resolution in the assembly on the voice vote, which is completely for the restoration of special status and the restoration of constitutional guarantees. It is the language of that resolution. I am quoting from the language of the resolution. He is saying that no one can misinterpret the language or what is the essence of the resolution. Essence of the resolution is restoration of Article 370. Though they have not mentioned Article 370 or 35A in the resolution as such, for which then on the second day PDP and PC moved another resolution that we should be very specific about it, which was not taken up. But Aga Ruholla at the same time has not been able to answer certain voices of opposition, like that of sitting assembly member of PDP, Mr. Para. Wahid Para has said in his response that, look, let us forget about Kharge and JKPCC Congress. Okay, they are your allies, they are distant. He is talking about Deputy Chief Minister of National Conference who moved the resolution. He has said in an interview with a Jammu-based channel or newspaper that it is the quote of Para, which he is quoting Deputy Chief Minister of National Conference, that we are demanding special status like the other states. He mentions as the Bihar is fighting for a special status, as the northeastern states have been given the special status, and certain concessions in the financial dealings by the center. We are asking of the same pattern. We are not asking for the restoration of Article 370 as such. So he is in a way cornering Aga Ruholla that what is your answer to this? Okay, let us forget about Kharge and JKPCC Chief Kara. Let you answer this. So in this entire thing, I will tell you one thing. Chief Minister Umar Abdullah has rushed to Delhi twice. First he went, he met Prime Minister Modi, and he met Union Home Minister Amit Shah. He met Road and Transport Minister Gadkari. He met Power Minister Manohar Lal.
Yesterday he met
the reason for meeting the power minister was that he is in need of additional 300 megawatts of power supply to Kashmir Valley during the winters, for which he has sought a kind of an assurance from the Union Power Minister that it would be given. Now he has gone second time to Delhi. He is perhaps today in Delhi. He has met Union Finance Minister Sitharaman. He has met Union Power Minister again. He has met President. He has met Vice President. He is trying to seek multilateral support at multi-level levels in Delhi for his government. He has to do a financial restructuring, for which he needs additional 6,000 crore rupees to meet the fiscal deficit, for which he has to go to the union government. Unless they will not give it, there is no financial bailout for him for the budget. Then he is toying with the idea of giving permanent employment to 60,000 daily wages, for which he needs huge money. Then National Conference in its manifesto has said that they are going for a massive employment drive in the first 3 months of their government, for which again he needs money.
So आपको लगता है it's easy job for him to get all these?
Not at all. Not at all. Look, New Delhi is not showing so much of enthusiasm as Umar Abdullah is showing. He is trying to show the urgency from his side. If you look back to his speech in the assembly, when he was giving on the motion of thanks to the LG's address. He was saying that, look, I am not going to waste even an hour. I am looking forward. By looking forward, he was conveying to the people that I have a vision for your development, for your employment, and for your financial sustainability for the future. He is trying to get these things. He is trying to get funds for the investments in Kashmir, for which again he has sought northeastern states type of a package from the Union Finance Ministry. So he is not wasting any time. He is trying to go and cobble up support for himself in Delhi, and he is trying to collaborate with the government. He has no other option. He cannot take the route of confrontation at the very initial stage of his governance
with central government.
With the central government. Look, at this time, even the powers between him and the LG have not been defined by the General Administration Department of the Civil Secretariat so far. If you look just at the transfer of police officers recently, the order, if you read it as a journalist, it has been signed by LG. It has been issued by the LG's office, and the copies have gone to Chief Secretary, to the DGP, to the Additional Secretary of MHA, who looks after Kashmir. There is no copy to Honorable Chief Minister.
और एलजी ने भी हाल ही में असेंबली में कहा था, अगर आपको याद होगा, कि our government is going to give, we are working on that module जो 200 जो.
Then look, he is seeking additional 300 megawatts of power for the winters in Kashmir Valley. At the same time, he knows that they have promised to the people of Kashmir that they will give free power to the economically backward people or the backward families of Jammu and Kashmir, for which he has to shore up finances. Then they have promised gas cylinders, 12 gas cylinders. Then they have promised that they will enhance ration supply from 5 kgs to 10 kgs. These entire promises need money, and money is with the central government, money is with the BJP government. So Umar Abdullah at this point of time is being geared by the opposition that you answer us on the emotive issues, but at the same time he is trying to answer those issues which are being confronted by the common people.
So we will come back to the confusion of Article 370. आज महबूबा मुफ्ती ने भी एक बयान दिया है, मीडिया के साथ बात कर रही थी बडगाम में. पहले हम ये बयान देखेंगे, उसके बाद बात करेंगे.
ओके.
370 जम्मू कश्मीर के लोगों के लिए एक जज्बाती इशू है और लोगों के जज्बात जुड़े हुए हैं. तो मुझे लगता है कि नेशनल कॉन्फ्रेंस और कांग्रेस को, खासकर जो सरकार है, उनको ये बात क्लियर करनी चाहिए कि जो रेजोल्यूशन था उसमें कोई बात साफ तरीके से नहीं कही गई थी. कुछ लातुलाल तरीके से छुप छुपा के बड़े शर्मिंदगी से उन्होंने 370 का जिक्र किया था, कि जो मुझे लगता है कि एक सरकार जिसके पास 50 मेंबर असेंबली हो, तो उनको तो सर उठा के ये बात करनी चाहिए थी. सबसे पहले तो उनको कंडेम करना चाहिए था 5 अगस्त 2019 को, वो उन्होंने किया नहीं. उसके बाद जिस तरह से 370 का जिक्र किया, ऐसा लगता था कि वो शर्मिंदा है, पूरा सरेंडर लग रहा था. और अब उसके ऊपर से कांग्रेस का ये कहना कि वो रेजोल्यूशन स्टेटहुड के लिए था, 370 के लिए नहीं था. तो मुझे लगता है इससे लोगों के जहनों में बहुत सारे सवालात पैदा हो गए हैं, खदशात पैदा हो गए हैं.
तो आपने ये बयान सुना, इसको कैसे आप देखते हैं?
She is saying that national conference should not have been apologetic in their autonomy resolution which they passed in the assembly. She says that chup chupa ke they have not been forthright. And they have not condemned. She is saying that they have not condemned whatever has happened to Jammu and Kashmir on August 5, 2019. They should have first condemned the incident or condemned the act of the Parliament of India regarding Jammu and Kashmir on August 5. They are not doing it. They have been apologetic. She has to say, she is an opposition leader. She has to gear out the government on all fronts. She has to seek from them the answers to the questions of common people. She is saying that it is an emotive issue. इसके साथ लोगों के जज्बात वाबस्ता हैं. She is also right.
तो अभी दूसरी बात है कि अगर वो इस जगह पे होती तो
that is a different story. When you are in the opposition, you are free. You are a free bird. You have no accountability before the people. Umar Abdullah is accountable to the people and to the promises he has made in the election manifesto.
तो पीपल्स कॉन्फ्रेंस के सरबरा सजाद गनी लोन ने भी एक बयान दिया है। एक इंटरेस्टिंग बात उसने उसमें कही है अपने बयान में, जो एक्स पे उन्होंने डाल दिया था, वी ऑल विल हैव टू लर्न इंग्लिश फ्रॉम बेसिक्स।
He is right to some extent. I will tell you one thing. The way Aga Ruhullah is interpreting the language of the resolution, it is not justified by its language. Whatever Aga Ruhullah is saying about the resolution. Resolution is vague. It is not specific. The way even Umar Abdullah is seeking support on northeastern state basis for certain projects, like internationally funded projects for agriculture. One project is being given to Jammu and Kashmir. Like in northeastern states, they get interest-free loans for 50 years. He is seeking that from Union Finance Minister. The pattern and the practicality of it is that they are trying to get funds for the development, funds for their election promises, and for time being they don't want to indulge into the emotive issues where they would be looked as they are confronting New Delhi. Umar Abdullah is repeatedly saying that he wants to have good relations with center, and he says that it is a Hobson's choice. There is no other choice. The J&K state or the J&K UT doesn't have the resources to have its own budget or have its own finances and to look after itself. It is heavily dependent on the finances from New Delhi.
So will this create any difference between Congress and National Conference?
I don't think. I think that Sajad is right in his utterances that Congress has not been able to understand the game of National Conference. He is saying so. He is saying that it is a fixed match between the BJP and the National Conference. National Conference is providing them a mudda and they are propagating it in the country or in the states which are going for the elections. They will fetch votes there, and here is a government which has already, he is saying that even it is a pre-drafted or pre-scripted at New Delhi, the language of the resolution. He is pointing that it has been drafted by BJP. Whether it is true or not, God knows, but the way things are going, Congress will not. Congress is also privy to what is happening. It is not that something has been done in the darkness and they don't know what is happening. For the resolution, they are the signatories. They are all MLAs. 6 MLAs have signed it. They have supported it, and they have supported the voice vote also in the assembly.
तो आपको लगता है कि अभी जो सूरत हाल है यहाँ पे, जो टॉप लीडरशिप है नेशनल कॉन्फ्रेंस की या कांग्रेस की, लाइक चीफ मिनिस्टर उमर अब्दुल्ला या राहुल गांधी, उनको इस पे क्लियर बात करनी चाहिए?
Umar Abdullah is trying to stay away from any controversy which will finally antagonize New Delhi. I think that he does not want to talk on this. Or he will say that, if you remember, he said while moving out of the assembly, he said whatever the J&K assembly had to do, we have done it. That means he is ending the chapter. He is closing it. He is not going to enter into any kind of discussion on it. He is saying that we had to pass the resolution, we have passed it. I think he will not indulge at this time, because looking at the financial health of Jammu and Kashmir, I don't think he will do anything.
He has to cooperate with the central government.
He will cooperate with the central government, and he has to.
शुक्रिया कमरान साहब आपका। तो अभी जो हमने बात की, जो अभी बयानात आ रहे, सियासी लीडरान से बयानात आ रहे, तो अभी तक कोई वाज़ेह बात नहीं आई है, क्योंकि जो टॉप लीडरशिप है उनके बयानात अभी आने बाकी है, और जब भी टॉप लीडरशिप के बयानात आएंगे हम आपको रूबरू कराएंगे। तब तक के लिए खुदा हाफिज़।